Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be captivated by a true thought leader at the forefront of talent retention and recruitment. Allow me to introduce the one and only David Alemian.
Take my dad, for example. He was part of the greatest generation. He was 92 years old when he passed away recently. By that time, he was active. But by that time, he had both knees replaced, he had a pacemaker, bypass surgery, 2 hearing aids, and he didn't slow down for a second. He was part of 3 card-playing groups every week. Bridge, pinochle, poker. He didn't care. He just wanted to play cards. He was active in his American Legion and his VFW. He was part of an honor guard that did full military honors at the funeral of any vet in his county. All the family had to do was make a simple request, and this was a big deal. 18-man group. A minimum of 12 would show up. They did a color guard. They did a 21-gun salute. They played taps, and my dad was the guy who played taps. And then they do the flag folding ceremony. And by this point, there's never a dry eye in the house. What I've just given you is the key to solving the problem of talent recruitment and retention. Growing up, the great American dream was just like the story I told you. You grow up, you go to college, you get a job, you get married, you buy a house with a porch, a white picket fence, a dog in the yard, and have 2.3 kids. I don't know what a 0.3 kid looks like, but there's a lot of them. Companies, though, what we can't do is instantly create a workforce that's skilled. So what we can only do is work with the workforce that we have, which means companies are going to be competitive. And it's a matter, for some companies, it's a matter of survival. If you wish to survive, they need somebody mid-career who's been doing it for 20 years. So along comes a professional at the peak of his or her talent, skill set, age 45. Lots of years left. This professional got a kid, age 17, looking at colleges. The alarm has just gone off in his head. Do you have any idea how many tens of millions of people there are in this country, age 40 to 55? The alarm is going off in the back of their head going, what am I gonna do? You think maybe they might be interested in a company that could solve that problem? Oh yeah, they'll come. They'll stay. They'll be happy. They'll be grateful. To find a solution to the problem of talent recruitment and retention, we only need to look at history. It's right there in front of us, hiding in plain sight. The greatest generation came back from World War II, and they went to work for big organizations, Raytheon, Bell Systems, the railroad, whoever. And they would spend their entire career working for one company, maybe 2. Why? Because they wanted the lifetime pension. Let me ask you a question. How many people here, just raise your hand, you know somebody, aunt, uncle, parents, grandparents, whoever, spent their entire career at 1, maybe 2 companies just to get a pension? Anybody? Well, yeah, look at all the hands. Everybody knows somebody. For those who continue the short-term thinking of the past, the problem of talent recruitment and retention will only get worse. The cost of employee turnover will only go higher, and for some companies, they'll simply fold. For those who learn to think long-term and focus on the American dream that's in the hearts of so many millions of Americans, the top talent in any industry will be standing in line to work for that organization. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.